Toastmaster Saahir Bhalwani is an engineering student at VIT Vellore. He is very excited to be part of this session and he is very thankful to giving such a wonderful opportunity. Toastmaster Saahir Bhalwani, mentor, a divine volunteer. A mentor, a divine volunteer. Toastmaster Saahir Bhalwani, over to you.
Before I start, I would like to ask the Toastmasters in the audience what a mentor really means to you. Would anyone like to volunteer?
Someone who guides.
Yes, that is correct.
Someone who inspires. Someone who inspires.
I'm sorry, what?
Someone who inspires.
One who inspires. Any other one more person before I move ahead?
Someone who dispels our darkness and he brings light to our life.
Right. Well, yes, all of you are right in your own ways. And to technically define a mentor, it is a person who is experienced in a certain field, who are approached by proteges, or more simply called as mentees, in order to be enlightened, guided, helped, and a lot of other things, etc. But we all can agree that the true meaning of a mentor is so much more than this mere definition. And the entire job of a mentor cannot be captured by any definition, right? There is so much more to just getting help from a person. There are so many qualities, responsibilities, their techniques of every mentor, and each and every single one of them just makes it stand out. So, according to me, a mentor is a person who is able to personally guide you after assessing your personal goals in a particular field. You see, we all are assigned mentors right as we are born. They are called our mother and our father. Just as we are born, they begin to think about how they will bring up their child in order for them to be successful. Depending on how you behave, on how a child behaves, they personalize their way of upbringing in order for them to bring up a successful child, a person who would take over the business, a person who would become the next millionaire, or whatever plans they have. They don't necessarily have to be declared as a mentor to be able to help you out. And this is exactly what I've noticed with mentoring in Toastmasters. Soon after I joined, after my few initial sessions, I was assigned a mentor who, in the first mentor-mentee meeting, asked me what my long-term goals were. And for me, it was pretty straightforward because I was a very shy person who struggled to speak up and had the fear of performing on stage and had the fear of being judged by people. And so my long-term goal was just to be a better public speaker. After that mentor-mentee meeting, my first mentor-mentee meeting, the mentor made effective plans for me to begin working on how to overcome this. And he told to start with a very small audience and volunteer to take up roles at sessions. So the next 2 or 3 sessions, I go to them, but I still cannot overcome that stage fright of mine. And I was seeing my peers who joined along with me literally dominating the table topics and whatever growth they got. And this is when I sort of take a step back and I just go up to my mentor and tell him very honestly, I think this is not for me. People have already done public speaking in their life. And if I go up there and mess up, everyone is going to make a joke out of me. That night, my mentor sat with me for 2 hours, just explaining what his journey as a public speaker was. He explained to me that nothing comes without failure, without retries, and without enough practice. And after that call, the my want to become a public speaker just rejuvenated in me. And from the next session, I took up my first ever table topic role. And to be honest, it was not as bad as I initially thought it would be. I continued this journey. I went on to give more roles, more tag roles, took up more table topics. And once the term ended, I was assigned another mentor. She was a brilliant speaker who knew the art of storytelling using visual aids like your hand gestures, your stage coverage, your body language, your tone, and a lot of other aspects of your speech. I also had a co-mentor who in this term decided to make me think critically. He decided that he would make sure that I am able to give my table topics and give my evaluations on the spot and to think on the spot and structure them well. But the assigned mentors weren't only the persons who mentored me. Each and every member of the club played a vital role in explaining to me how things are done. They explained to me what they knew best. They taught me the ways they have always done public speaking. Instead of having a competitive mindset in Toastmasters, they all had a very helpful nature and tried to help me out wherever I struggled. And hence the title of my speech, A Divine Volunteer. Each and every member of the club, past and present, has shown their unconditional love and support by sharing what they know and giving their experience and wisdom to me. All of them have taught me how to excel at what they do best and always have given constructive feedback so that I am always able to improve in the future. So thank you. Thank you for making me capable to give this entire speech without stage fear. Over to the PMO.
Thank you, Toastmasters Saahir.
Evaluator, who is a great mentor and inspiration to many. Please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Jirish, who will be evaluating the speech of Toastmaster Saahir Bhalwani.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Jamie Romani. Am I audible? Okay.
Yes,
Greetings to my fellow Toastmasters and to my target speaker, Toastmaster Saahir Bhalwani. Toastmaster Saahir Bhalwani, you started your speech very well. Really good. You started posting a question and thus started attracting, grasping the attention of the audience. So that was very well done. You gave a clear introduction what and who is a mentor really is. This is the true way. I will say like this is a right way to get into any speech because the audience should know what exactly you are trying to speak, what exactly you are trying to convey. So you did that very well in your introduction, expressing like what or who the mentor is, who or how he really helps us. And again, that's connecting with your personal story, personal experience, how your mentor, the person who really helped you, shaped you, transformed you into a right way to become a good speaker. And thus, in your conclusion, you also added stating that you are here standing as a live example on delivering a speech without any stage fear. And thus, your mentor has transformed you, shaped you, and made you to stand before all of us here with us today. So overall, I could say like it was a very well drafted speech. The way you drafted from the introduction to the conclusion, the transition, explaining it with your personal experience, thus enabling everyone to very well connect with your speech. That was very, very well done. Added to this, I was amused to see in a virtual stage like this, though it is a virtual stage, you really make use of the stage very well. You started walking, but still you were not out of the camera. You were providing a very good, hand gestures, and the way you utilize the stage, even the virtual stage, could be well utilized, and that was being shown very well by you, and that was really done very well. Next, moving on to few recommendations. Always there is a room for improvement, right? So here are few recommendations that I want to share it with you. See, in your speech, you spoke about your Toastmasters mentor. But anywhere, I was just expecting that you will be introducing him, you will be stating his name in this stage. Because Toastmasters mentoring is not just a project that you will be speaking about your experience alone. It is a way to express our gratitude to the mentors who really helped us, who really shaped us, who really transformed us. And this is the right way to express our gratitude towards our mentor. And also, TLI used this project to highlight the importance of mentor, how they really help us to transform us. So it is the way that, if you would have given his name and introduced him to our fellow Toastmasters who have gathered here, would have been had a better way. And throughout your speech, your voice was monotonous. See, expressions, in embracing the expressions, showing up few emotions throughout your speech would have added much more to your speech. Overall, it was a very good speech, a well drafted, well delivered. Utilizing this virtual stage was completely awesome. But again, adding to your speech purpose to introduce your Toastmaster and having a voice modulation in your speech would be made much better. All the best to my target speaker for his upcoming speeches. Thank you, and over to the general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jirish.